Woke Battletech meltdown, my friends. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen, as infighting is destroying the Battletech Pride Anthology. I know you're so sad because you were so looking forward to years of mechs with trans flag armor colors on it and the like. I don't even know what these stories are about, and you can't pay me to read them, my friends. But if you do, because you just love Battletech that much, smash that like and subscribe button. You like that transition? Pretty good. And I appreciate you guys for being here. This is my Fandom Pulse Substack, where I write up articles of the day every single day. I cover Battletech news, Warhammer 40k, lots of wargaming stuff, everything science fiction, really, because I'm a science fiction author myself, and I have a project for you. This is the Emerald Array. If you love military science fiction, if you love the stuff Blaine Pardo has done with Battletech before he got canceled by those woke people, check this out. You'll absolutely enjoy this. This is a 66-page graphic novel on Fund My Comic, which is a free speech platform we are supporting here on my YouTube. And thank you guys so much for the tremendous support already, as we've had a huge success with this. It's in the description below if you want to back this today. Thank you so much again. All right, so we have Battletech, where you'd think it's, as I said in the article, it's about men fighting each other in giant mech suits in intense combat. But in recent years, Catalyst Game Labs and their cronies have turned the series into a woke nightmare. Part of this effort is a fan-driven anthology, which is approved by the company, called Battletech Pride, in which fans write LGBTQIA+, emphasis on plus, stories for the lore of the universe. And as you can see, the queer tales from the periphery. How exciting. And now it looks like a social media fight between the two purveyors over whether mechs have windows is causing the anthology to be canceled. This is really TLDR, and we're going to try to get through exactly what he said here. Look at what he wrote as his cancellation letter. It's crazy. Now, this is done by a guy who goes by the name of Detto, and then he's having a fight with Volk here. And these are two woke activists in the Battletech community that have gotten this all going. And Volk was posting this. He threw a gigantic bitch fit last year about mechs having windows. When I asked my editor for the canon and fiction I wrote to make sure they did, she got super offended to the point where she basically harassed him all weekend during a con. And here's how it's gone with this Detto person. Pride Anthology will not be happening this year. Oh no. I'm sorry if you started working on it and were expecting another amazing fanzine. Sadly, I won't be able to do it on my own due to the hell I was dragged through the last year and keep getting dragged through. And I refuse to work with Star League mods again, and would very much recommend people to reconsider whether or not they want to be involved in that server again. Oh, do we have some Discord drama going on? There's no TLDR on this, so read if you care, ignore if you don't. I'm sure there's TLDR on this, and I think it's pretty much mechs have windows, and she had a meltdown. Last year, a member of the community caused massive drama and chaos in the last weeks due to them disagreeing with feedback I'd given. This is exactly it. Instead of approaching me and trying to talk about it, what they did was make it public shouting match where they called their friends to cheer how wrong I was and how right they were. I told them I knew it was written differently, but we had already edited and finalized 12 of the 13 stories. Many of them would have to rewrite based on parts to match. Mechs having windows. In the submission guidelines, we said the stories were supposed to be Sarna legal. And on Sarna, it was the way that we gave feedback on. So I consulted an editor friend. The more I talked with them, the clearer it became this person had lied to the editor about me. Uh-oh, it's personal with a woman. Please, guys. And what I had done or said, they had especially surprised me that the person making the original submission had refused to even try to resolve the issue. After hearing this, considering what else they had done, I rejected their submission. Uh-oh. This resulted in the whole drama on last year where on the end, I was abused and attacked by a published author who literally chased after a block, and me leaving the whole server, sending their friends to spam their final take on me. This is a lot of drama over mechs having windows, my friends, but this is the life of a woke activist who's terminally online. This is just like a cardinal letter of why not to be like this person. Holy crap. What did they do with the mods? Nothing. They enabled it even further. The published author, who was considered more important, who literally withdrew their submission out of revenge, and while doing so, another published author wanted out. so they just let it go on, egging and yelling at me behind the scenes. The abuse was effing intense. They pushed me to melt down several times. This is one of those meltdowns, and made me hate this hobby and want to leave and destroy everything I had done. Oh my gosh, press F in the chat for this person, please. Leave a comment with that. This is so funny. Eventually I gave up and I wanted out. F me and my feelings. The Pride Anthology, the people getting their stories out in the open was more important, as I was highlighted several times over and over by the mods. Their rejection was withdrawn and 2 other authors returned. The person who was originally rejected did nothing to change the story. So if you wonder why there's 2 different standards to Windows Pride Anthology, that is why. Oh gosh. When I hear I almost threw everything away for Mech Windows, this is what was going on. Oh gosh. This goes really, really long, my friends. This is just literally about Discord drama. This is how these people live, and this is who Catalyst Game Labs caters towards. Again, like Discord drama and people flipping out over just the stupidest things is what they wanted out of a fan base. They didn't want a fan base who actually war games and plays and, has disposable income, because we know the woke people are all broke themselves. That's why they're terminally online like this. They just don't have any lives, and they keep going crazy. So all hell broke loose again. I skipped a little because I just can't handle this, but I'm a sane person, and hopefully you are too. Both of the originally rejected offer and the published author kept on bashing me, nonstop, just bashing me. Mods did nothing. One did the bare minimum, just say that please stop 3 times, doing nothing as the bashing continued. Finally, the published author stopped, begging access to venting channels so they can speak their mind because they couldn't say it. Literally just shit on me more, effing more and more, and they were given it. Oh, so painful, my friends. So lots of drama, and this is, again, over Mech Windows. So apparently they have on their Discord server venting channels where you can go in and just rant about how your mommy doesn't love you because you feel like you're a girl when you're a boy. This is insane by itself. If you go into my Discord and you're asking for venting channels, by the way, we do have a Discord servers. There aren't any, and you should get off the internet rather than using the internet as therapy. It never works as a good idea. That's my advice to you. But this was mentioned before. There are basically hidden channels only very active people can have access to. Oh no! I have hidden channels too. There's one for my Subscribestar and Patreon people, and there's one for a group called The Elevated. By the way, if you want to be one of those, just let me know, and you get access to free books. That's how it works. We do think I run things like a professional. It's always it boggles my mind these people do this with this type of stuff. And so they eventually evolved into talk shit about other people in the server, which happened several times to other, but a lot of vitriolic and abusive comments about me were made there after I had left. I, several times, while mod and after, requested their deletion because it breeds nothing but content and discontent on the server, but the mods deemed them worth keeping for some cursed reason. Oh, the horror. The horror. Somebody talked mean about them on Discord. There are some other things that happened on a server by the post-current admins mods that are very questionable, handled extremely badly, which could have potentially endangered a lot of the users there I had not intervened, which is also the reason of some of the bigger personnel changes there. So very interesting that a woke server of woke Battletech people involves actual potential literal danger to people. Makes you think about these lifestyles, doesn't it, my friends? Makes you think, no, of course, this person's not going to reflect on any of that. They also allowed extremely abusive user to stay on the server, albeit driving off dozens of people from there and making others feel unsafe. This same person was literally denied access to more queer-oriented channels because they defined the use of a slur with right-wing talking points, literally posting a video of a rightoid explaining how people are snowflakes these days, but was still allowed to stay on the server for ages beyond those events. Oh my gosh, I would not recommend anyone stay on that server anymore. It is not a queer-friendly place. I am sorry I don't have any good alternatives to recommend. My place is not one. I don't have one. And I don't want to admin mod another Battletech server anymore. If you read this far, sorry you had to read this garble. I am sorry too. Jeez, I'm done. Thank you for all these years. And so epic flounce, crazy stuff from Deado right here, and apparently all over a Battletech window. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Again, press F for the Battletech Anthology. I want to see your comments on this. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. It was great having those queer tales from the periphery. Stunning and brave. and it's over. It's really over. Couldn't happen to a nicer group of people. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hilarious. And please check out my awesome Emerald Array graphic novel. This is geared towards you. If you're a Battletech gamer, you're going to love this graphic novel. Please check it out and support our channel. Really appreciate you for being there.